Clifford Joseph Harris Jr., born September 25, 1980, better known by the stage name T.I. and Tip, often stylized as T.I.P. or T.I.P., is an American rapper, singer, songwriter, actor, record producer, and entrepreneur. He signed his first major label record deal in 1999 with the Richter subsidiary LaFace. In 2001, he formed the southern hip-hop group P$C. Alongside his longtime friends and fellow Atlanta-based rappers, Big Country King, Mac Booney, AK, and C-Rod. Upon being released from Arista, Harris signed to Atlantic and subsequently became the co-chief executive officer, CEO, of his own label imprint, Grand Hustler Records, which he launched in 2003. Harris is also known as one of the pioneers of the hip-hop genre, trap music, along with fellow Atlanta-based rapper Jeezy and Gucci Mane. On January 29, 2021, multiple women accused T.I. and Tiny of alleged sex trafficking and forcing them to do drugs and engage in sexual acts. Tiny's close friend, Shakina Joe, went on live to address the situation. Before this accusation, Tiny's former friend, Sabrina Patterson, accused T.I. of putting the gun to her head. Tiny debunked the story and defended her husband. In Shakina's live, she spoke on a few things. Shakina claims Sabrina wants attention from Tiny. Shakina also claims that Sabrina was invited to T.I.'s and Tiny's bedroom and they engaged in sexual activities. Shakina also claims that Sabrina helped T.I. and Tiny recruit women. Here is a clip from Shakina's live as well as a follow-up clip from Sabrina.
If Tiny would pay that some attention, she wouldn't be even into it right now with T.I. She's looking attention. She wants Tiny. She obsessed with Tiny. Like, she wants Tiny to be her girlfriend. Now, listen, this is my thing. It came out the Tip pulled the gun on her, right? How do we change from Tip not the victim no more? Tip is the victim and Tiny now is the legend. How do we go from that? So she done got mad at Tamika for taking her husband. Here go the whole goddamn thing. She has a problem. She ain't talked about nothing about how she Tamika and Tip. I said what I said. Why she ain't talking about how she done suck? So why we ain't talking about that? Let's get into it. Yeah, y'all want to talk about that? Get into it. I'm trying to figure out why she ain't told y'all how much she done. Why she ain't told y'all about she one of the women who used to go recruit them. What's up? Hey. Hey. Now they go to real see. They gonna ask her why she ain't told she didn't get. And she women empowerment. Why she didn't tell y'all that she done had some of that? Why she didn't tell y'all? She talking about all the rest of these folks running around here. Why she didn't tell y'all she been? And then obsessed because Tamika, I guess Tiny, I don't know, I ain't never, and I swear to God, I don't get involved, I don't know what they do in their lifestyle, I'm not a part of it. But I know she done been now. Ask her how it tastes. Go ask her, so she kind of said how, she know how that tastes too. Ask her how Tamika tastes. Ask her, do she want some more? Is that the problem? Well, ask her what was going on when she was in the threesomes and the foursomes. What happened with her? Huh? What about when she used to go get to recruit the whole phone? Where's she at in this? Black power. You so into the power, but you the one recruiting to come get.
I know what happened. He knows what happened. So don't sit around. What you won't do on top of everything else is you won't lie on me. Clifford Harris put a gun in my head. Truth is, I didn't have a weapon. Truth is, I didn't call the police on him. Truth is, I didn't sue him and I could have. Truth is, I never spoke about this on the many times I could have spoke about it. That's the truth. That's the truth. And I don't understand how you got these big old balls of steel because you know me. You know me. More than you know me, you know me. And I'm the smallest bit of your worries. Don't worry about me. I'm outside the statute of limitations. I don't need nothing from you. But my truth is my truth.
On February 4th, 2021, an unidentified woman who alleges T.I. and Tiny are sexual predators hired famed lawyer Lisa Bloom. Last week, the Harris' former friend Sabrina Patterson made claims that T.I. pulled a gun on her. The following day, according to Sabrina, multiple women reached out to her and shared stories of alleged sexual abuse from T.I. and Tiny. Since then, Tiny came to T.I.'s defense about the gun situation. Then, someone from T.I. and Tiny's team denied the allegations. This is the statement. Mr. and Mrs. Harris want to be on record and, more importantly, want the public to know they emphatically deny in the strongest way possible the egregious, appalling allegations made against them by Sabrina Patterson. The Harrises had had difficulty with this woman for well over a decade. They are taking this matter very seriously, and if these allegations don't end, they will take appropriate legal action. After that, T.I. hopped online to address the situation and deny the allegations. The Harrises plan on taking legal action if necessary. In the latest update, an alleged victim hired Lisa Bloom, and they plan on taking the matter seriously. The victim's identity hasn't been made public, and as of right now, Lisa is only representing one alleged victim. On January 29th, 2021, Lisa Bloom posted the following tweet on her Twitter page. In 2016, during CIAA in Charlotte, I went to their suite at the Ritz, and they locked everyone's phone up, passed around Molly and Coke, and said only people who could stay had to take off their pants. I was so lucky because my homeboy Troy was there, and he pulled me into the room to smoke and told Tip, like, she's good, meaning don't bother her. I watched him drag girls back and forth from the room to the bathroom to the living room. One girl was crying because she wanted to leave, but they refused to give her a phone to call an Uber. At one point, he came out of the room and asked his security to come pick this bitch up off the bed because the girl was too fucked up to even walk. They carried her from bedroom to the bathroom and left her there. I snuck into the bathroom to make sure the girl was okay, and she was almost unconscious. I'm a nurse, so I checked the pulse, which was barely there, and she was sweating and shivering. I left that night 5 years ago, and it still haunts me to this day, wondering what happened to those girls and if I could have done anything to stop it or help them. He is an absolute monster who uses money and power to manipulate people, and Tiny is his secret weapon. This shit is truly, truly sickening. Over the past week, rapper-actor Tip, T.I. Harris, and his wife Tamika Tiny Harris star on VH1's hit reality series Tiny and T.I. Friends and Family Hustle, have faced a range of sexual abuse allegations, including trafficking, drugging, and coercing women. The duo have denied in the strongest possible way the egregiously appalling allegations, threatening possible legal action against the accusers. With this matter still going on, filming on the T.I. and Tiny Friends and Family Hustle has been put on hold. The show has been shooting its 4th season in Atlanta since December. According to sources, the decision to pause the production was made mutually by MTV Entertainment, T.I., and Tamika Harris. I hear also on hold are the previously announced plans for the spring season 4 premiere. T.I. and Tiny Friends and Family Hustle comes from 51 Minds Entertainment. Its 4th season chronicles T.I. and Tiny's living through the pandemic with their family, becoming grandparents, celebrating their 10-year anniversary, and embarking on philanthropic endeavors. T.I. hitting 40, releasing his latest album, and becoming a professor at Clark University, teaching a course on the business of trap music, as well as Tiny's executive producer as a new talk show.
Hey, so as y'all could probably guess or imagine, it's been extremely difficult for me to remain quiet in light of all the things that have transpired and all of the egregious allegations that's been tossed around about me and my wife. But it's a reason for that, and I don't mind sharing it. You see, if a person does not have any right to criminally or civilly have you in court, they have no right. The best thing they could do is get you for a defamation suit, drag you in court, make you pay their legal bills to get you in court. Now, I mean, at this point, man, it's at the point where that don't even matter to me no more, okay? But that's the motive, that's the strategy, that's the intention. Say a whole bunch of false stuff about you that get people to believe and make them come out and say, they're a liar, they're a liar, they're a liar. And then they can say, see, they call me a liar. That's defamation. Then they drag you in court, get you under oath and all that. Because unfortunately right now, it doesn't matter as much what they can prove you did. It matters what you can prove you didn't. You know what I mean? And that's just an unfortunate place that our society has made it to. But I want to be clear about one thing. Women who have been victimized deserve to be heard. Women, black women in particular, should be supported, protected, defended, and uplifted. However, evil has no gender. People with evil intentions have no gender. A threat comes in all shapes and sizes. I would never treat a woman the same way I would treat a threat. All right? So I think that has to be distinguished. First and foremost, I want to say my wife is a beautiful person with an amazing spirit and a kind heart. She's a devoted mother, and she has a humble soul. She don't deserve it. She don't deserve it. Now, what we're not going to do is open up the door to my bedroom, as you shouldn't have to either. Open up the door to my bedroom for everybody to come in and chime in and make their opinions about what we do and don't do or should or shouldn't do. But I will say this. Whatever we ever have done has been done with consensual adults who into what we into and like what we like. If we want something, we know exactly where to go to get it. We ain't never forced nobody. We ain't never drugged nobody against their will. We ain't never held nobody against their will. We ain't never made nobody do anything. We ain't never trafficked anything. Well, sexually trafficked anything. I ain't never raped nobody. Never raped nobody. Also, I'm gonna tell you what's factual. There have been fake stories put up that blog sites anonymously sent to this person. Blog sites anonymously sent fake stories to this person, and the person posted it as though it was a victim, that they were sure that it was a victim and it has been victimized. And what this does is it dismantles the mechanism that women have created for themselves. You can't weaponize something with baseless claims. These are not stories of actual events. They're not. And I have proof of that. And that's why I said it. I have proof of that. I have proof of people who have gone on live with this person and they later said, man, I just wanted some clout. That's why I can't believe they actually posted this shit. I just wanted some clout. So this is what we're dealing with, man. This is what we're dealing with. And also, I pose you a question. How you gonna be a victim and an attacker at the same time? How are you being victimized if you are violently attacking someone? Women who have been victimized deserve to be heard. They deserve to feel comfortable and confident. They deserve to feel supported. And that's supposed to get them to a place where they can show their face and say, this is what happened to me. This is who did it. And so the necessary steps can follow. This is not that. This is not that. I also want you to know it's evil at play. I'm talking about evil. I'm talking like, evil. And there's been a history. We've had a history in dealing with the particular individual in question. We've had a history of it, man. Had a history of it. And there is a record of pattern behavior like this. A history of harassment. Not, I'm talking about, listen, this is not my opinion. I'm just saying what's on record. A history of violence on record. And we can't just, weaponize social media to take down people who have families and who communities depend on. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about who have done everything that they can to uplift and help to evolve our communities. We can't tear our people down like that. And this has taught me a lot. But one thing I know, man, I will not be bullied. I am not afraid. I am not ashamed. And the truth will be revealed, man. But until then, man, hey, listen, man, any woman out there who's going through things, who have gone through things, you have a story, and you should come forward. You should, but don't lie, cause that tear the whole vehicle down. Don't lie. Don't lie. The truth is what needs to be heard. The truth. And I can deal with the truth all day. But at some point, man, it has to be some sort of, it got to be something that happens if you come and make baseless claims that are false about somebody that have a negative impact on them, their livelihood, or their freedom. Something got to be done about that. But I was built for this. I was born to be in this position. I was born to be in this position, to face pressure and sit in the fire, so it benefits others in the future. I was born to be in this position. God put me here for this. So whatever evil has been conjured up to come against me, no weapon formed against me shall prosper. But man, I got a lot of love for everybody who's been calling me and who's been in support of me and my wife. Shit, man. We'll be back to doing us, man, sooner than later. You dig what I'm saying? Love and respect.